What are you doing?
Oh wait, is it recording now?
I'm gonna introduce myself to these
So
people.
I came to Anthony's house because I need help. Every time I have a new poem that I'm gonna have to perform on stage, I like to get his help because he's a slam champion, expert at everything, amazing performer, coach. He's also one of the haiku guys.
Yeah.
And so he's just the person that I trust most to make my poems interesting and engaging on stage.
Okay, what's the poem called?
Why do I even have this profession? It's called Swedish Necromancer Strikes Back.
It's a great title.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I went to the uppermost end of this earth to find my dead and dig them up.
Okay. How do you feel?
I feel like it's like definitely really scary, which I like, because I don't have any scary poems. But maybe it's not scary.
I didn't know it was a scary poem. I'm sorry.
You hate it so much.
No, it's not that. It's just I wonder what it sounds like as a scary poem. It was like this event you were describing to me that you're very bored of, and
It's my first time reading it out loud.
when I do a poem, I always try and have an objective for the poem, kind of like how actors do, like my objective of the scene. But like I remember like why I wrote it and what I want to change in the audience's mind or spirit.
I want to inspire deeper contemplation of like past generations and the ancient dead and the like lines that cross to make us. I wanted to like find some ghosts.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, well, step one, let's try and do the poem where it doesn't sound so casual.
Okay.
Because this is not a casual endeavor.
I only spoke it casually because I was embarrassed.
Oh, okay. That's a very honest thing to say. That's actually the core of a lot of poetry coaching or any performance coaching is, trying to not be too cool. So yeah, why don't you maybe try reading it longer pauses. I think that would be eerie. It's, in horror movies, the monster usually stands still for a little bit, right? And they're not like attacking us. It's still terrifying because it's like, what are you gonna do? You know?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
That happens in horror movies.
I went to the upper...
All right, let me pause you. So what I love about how you perform is your voice has so many little loops and hills and valleys, and it's great. That this wonderful inflection ends up being one note for you. I want at some point, I don't know what point, but at some point you go from this really lively voice to a completely monotone voice, and then come back. Okay, so I never heard any monotone during that.
I made a monotone in the second 2 parts.
No.
Even with her ridiculous accent.
Try it again, but like it's an even with your ridiculous accent, you know. It's good, it's good,
I
it's
just
good.
love iambic pentameter so much.
I know. No. That's not monotone.
Yeah!
It's so hard, I know.
I spoke...
Yeah. Give me the same note each time.
I spoke your names until... Am I getting closer to monotone?
Yeah, definitely. But like, in this section, really pause. It can do so much.
I should go a bit slower.
I spoke your names until I saw your skulls.
No! Yeah, that's good. I want to do that. Until I saw your skulls.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy. Oh my god. Yeah. Good job.
I don't even... Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it. Swedish necromancer strikes back. I crawled inside to endure a winter, only to freeze anyway.
Don't worry so much about do they think that I'm emotional. Just think about your goal and like what you want them to think and you want them to, how you want them to be changed, and then change them. There's no struggle in your voice at any point, and I think that we'd be doing ourselves a disservice if we didn't experiment with it. It's either beautiful or completely monotone. Clawed at the ice with my raw red hands. Something, right? I was to clawed with my raw red hands, you know.
Yeah.
Like I almost like imagine like
It's not believable.
a Russian poet, you know, like clawed the ice with my raw red hands. Which of course don't do that, but like something like that, right? You've positioned your objective over your well-being. So let me hear that. Clawed on the ice with my raw red hands. Something. I want to feel like the blood coming out when you say running. So blood running from under my fingernails.
Clawed the ice with my raw red hands. Blood running from under my fingernails.
Yeah, that's good. Like I need to feel this pain, and yeah. The oldest note I've ever gotten as far as poetry is something we used to say gits, G-I-T-S, which is just get in the story. No Be Beautiful Lisa reciting this poem. This isn't beautiful. It's skillfully done, but this is horrible imagery. Something that helps me is when there's something visceral like that, I practice like pantomiming it until like I get it, like really imagining what that would be like, and convey that. You're gonna do good. Just like last time.
I feel way more emotional. I feel almost exhausted by it now.
Well,
But in a good way.
You know, the thing is, it takes that for the audience to imagine what you wrote. It just takes that. So you have to get past that, and it takes that emotion to get past it, and you did it. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. This is great.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, good job.
No, thanks, Coach.
Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so good. Right?
So that's how you get someone to help you make a thing better when it's not good yet.
Oh, it was fine. Y'all, I have a feeling y'all are really gonna like what you see on stage.
And you should take notes on what he says, because it's like...
Yeah, why not?
And then we'll add maybe your little website right there. Yeah.
Yeah, all the graphics. Poets don't do this.
No, they don't, and it's really difficult. It's way more vulnerable to tell it good than to just tell it.
Yeah,